Okay, so I'm not quite understanding exactly everything that you're saying in this comment. From what I can gather, I think you're trying to say that it doesn't matter, perhaps, the phasing or the alignment of the driveline, but I'm not 100% sure. Well, let's go install a driveline, shall we? And I'm sure you guys aren't going to use one of these either. To prevent bearing failure, you must always torque your U-joint bolts. Now, I install a lot of drivelines, okay, because we have a lot of trucks that come in on wreckers. Now, drive shafts need to be phased properly, as you can tell here. We have the top of the cap there and the top of the cap there, and they're phased in line with each other. Now, the main reason why you phase the drive shaft is to lower your vibration, because it can cause vibration if your U-joints aren't phased in line. It can also cause premature wear on one or the other U-joint. Now, when installing a driveline, as you notice here, there are weights on this driveline, balance weights. Now, when installing it back into the slip yoke, I could be either correct or 180 out, depending on the balance, okay? And this is where I would appreciate it a whole bunch if record drivers actually just carried a paint marker and just put a little line on there before they took it apart, you know what I mean? But if you put it back in this slip yoke and you're not parallel with the top of this one and the top of this one being in line with each other, it's going to vibrate. The true velocity down the drive shaft is going to be putting a little bit of pressure on one of those U-joints. Because this thing needs to either run in a W formation or a Z formation, right? The W formation means that they're running equal angles, or a Z formation, which means they're running parallel. Now, in some of these vehicles, they usually have a master spline. This one does not have a master spline. So, a driveline, you want to make sure you have the top of this one and the top of this one in line with each other. Sounds great. There's also another cool way you can tell. There's an arrow right here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's kind of an arrow right there where it's marked. That's usually a good indication of where to put it. When you put these bolts in, you want to put blue Loctite. Unless you want to screw the next guy, put red Loctite on them. Put blue Loctite and torque them. Size of torque specs change from bolt to bolt, size of bolt, all that stuff. It's all different, the manufacturer and all that good stuff. But, you know, torque the bolts, and you know you are good to go. Hope this does kind of explain a little bit about drive shafts. Who knows? Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I've been doing it wrong the whole time. I don't know. I mean, it even says it right here, I think. Bam.